The Asian American and Pacific Islander population in Wisconsin and the country as a whole grew about 36% in the last 10 years, according to the U.S. Census.
And yet many in that community say they learned little to nothing about how their hands helped build America. Arman Rahman is showing us how the Verona Area School District is hoping that changes with a resolution passed tonight. Arman?
Eric and Charlotte, currently Wisconsin law requires school boards to provide learning material on Black American, American Indians, and Hispanics. Now that will include AAPI history in Verona because educators and students say, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic, leaving them out can have effects outside of the classroom.
It felt isolating as a child to see other kids get to learn about their history, but then I got to watch Mulan, and that was it.
Now, Verona High School junior Angela Miller is hopeful that's going to change for future students after the Verona Area School District Board unanimously passed a resolution making Asian American and Pacific Islander history a regular part of K-12 curriculum.
Knowing that younger Asian American kids are going to one day get to learn about their history in school before they get to high school is so amazing to me.
Verona is among the first districts to do so after the Wisconsin Association of School Boards asked districts statewide in January to update their teaching.
I didn't think that Asian Americans achieved anything great in our country. I didn't think Asian Americans wrote great literature. It made me feel like I wanted to be anything but Asian American.
Angela says she didn't learn until much recently that those achievements were more than just a Disney movie.
The backbone of this country was made off of people of color. At the same time, I didn't know what all my people had contributed to the country. I didn't know what Asian Americans had done.
Cabby Hong, a teacher at Verona, says it's also more urgent now. Last year, there were more than 4,500 anti-Asian hate crimes in the U.S.
And states like Illinois, Rhode Island, Connecticut, and New Jersey are all passing laws because they understand the direct connection between intolerance and education and how important education is in fighting that.
Superintendent Dr. Tremaine Clardy says families will notice changes in the curriculum soon.
And it's not, I don't want anyone to think it's just in social studies at all. It's through art, it's through some of our history, it's through literature. And there's so many venues for us to uplift the AAPI community.
But Angela says she's already feeling uplifted by hope.
So amazingly proud.
And Verona High is made up of about 38% students of color and 4% AAPI students.